An idea that's been incredibly prominent in the online sphere lately is that of liminal spaces. These are images of transitionary areas like a mall or a hallway that are completely empty. They bring on a sense of nostalgic dread from their appearance, mainly due to the idea that there are supposed to be people there according to our memories, but there simply aren't. Our brain is confused by it. Well, today I'm going to be talking about a concept much less defined, that being the idea of liminal music. Now, the word liminal doesn't really apply here from an etymological standpoint. Liminality itself refers to the concept of being in between places, again, in a transitionary period or place. However, I chose the word because these songs evoke the same feelings of fear and dread that I get from those kinds of pictures. Let's start off simple and talk about that one game that I just can't seem to shut up about, Mother 3. In this game, there's a part where you have access to a jukebox. A lot of people don't know about this, but there are quite a few songs you can access from this jukebox. What I'm going to be talking about is the song Gum Guy recommends you play from it, that being Resolve. This is a strangely calming song, but it sounds so eerie. It sounds dreamlike almost. I appreciate the Monkey's Delivery Service guitar riff as much as anybody probably can, but everything about this piece just doesn't really sit right with me. The world is at stake, and you're just here sitting in a diner and listening to this calming tune. It makes me feel on edge. Here's some of it. So, those are the kind of songs I'm going to be talking about in this video. Songs that seem calming and peaceful, but there's something not quite right about them. In fact, something that I think fits really well here is Minecraft's entire soundtrack. This combines a lot with the game's single-player experience. There's something so foreboding and mysterious about the world of Minecraft, this vastly barren landmass full of hostile creatures. I mean, sure, there are the villagers, but they're definitely the exception to the rule. The soundtrack's soft piano tones and ambient noise accentuate the feelings of loneliness. The music itself isn't motivational or inspirational or even intentionally sinister. It's just lonely. I hear a lot of people say that this soundtrack helps them relax, but it makes me feel anxious to listen to. Because in Minecraft, these soft piano tones follow you everywhere, and you're alone with your thoughts. It's very scary and introspective. It's part of the reason why I've never really been able to get that into Minecraft, but that's a story for another day. However, if there's one song that people say is calming that I will never understand, it's Aquatic Ambiance from Donkey Kong Country. Now, I don't think this is a bad song at all. I think it's actually really fitting and great. I think it fits the danger of the water levels in the game aptly. However, I don't understand people who think it's calming. I think it's creepy as hell, and it always makes you want to turn the volume off. I can't really explain this weird fear I have without playing the song itself, so just take a listen. That sounds creepy, right? Like, I'm not the only one who thinks that. If I knew more about music theory, I could probably explain exactly what about it makes it sound creepy. I wish I had a better explanation. It's just a song I never like hearing. It makes my skin crawl. The way the noise reverberates between your eardrums, the choice of instruments, everything about it is uncanny, which fits the deep seas. I just don't understand why anybody thinks it's calming. Finally, I'm going to talk about a song that I think uses this effect very well. It creates a calming sound in order to intentionally unsettle the player. That song is Come and See from Omori, which plays in a few select rooms of Black Space, most notably the room with the raft. This particular song is a bunch of loosely connected guitar strummings. In isolation, they'd probably sound familiar and a bit homely, just a lone guitar strumming along. However, with the added context of what's going on, the rest of Sunny's subconscious being chaotic insanity, it's very chilling to hear a song that's so calm at this point. Every other song so far in Black Space has been pretty crazy and jarring, and then you just get to this song. It's dissonant in the best way. I can barely listen to the song because it makes me so uncomfortable. One of the best songs on the Omori soundtrack by far. So, liminal music is a concept that I think people don't talk about enough in video games. These tracks are often just described as calming, well, with the exception of Come and See, which I think would be hard to argue as calming considering the context. But other than that, aquatic ambience in particular I see cited a lot as a really soothing song. So I wanted to dive into why these songs might make people uncomfortable, especially myself. Aquatic ambiance is a song that makes me uncomfortable in any context. So I think the reason why these songs make people uncomfortable is that they try to be calming in an environment that is ostensibly not calming. In Mother 3, you are deep within Pigmash territory listening to one of their jukeboxes. In Minecraft, you're in a hostile world that essentially just wants you to die and everything wants to kill you. In Donkey Kong Country, you're in the treacherous underwater depths of the ocean waiting for a predator to eat you. In Omori, you're deep within Sunny's mind, being assaulted by maddening imagery the entire time. So to hear the music be so soothing when you're playing through these areas, it's just not right. Your brain doesn't like the dissonance. This has been Arcade Everlasting, Fear of Water included, signing off. Thank you for watching.